In this video, we'll be looking at a number sense TEK K.2H, which focuses on comparing numbers 0 through 20 as written numerals. The students in this TEK are going to be changing and moving away from comparing just sets of objects. Since the first semester, students have been looking at a set of objects and telling us that the green has more than the brown, or counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is greater than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But they've always had a set of objects that they could count or they could visualize to know which one was more or less. In this TEK, we're moving away from having a set to just numbers. There's just two numbers that are put in front of the students, and they have to be able to tell us which number is greater, which number is less. This is the abstract extension of our previous TEK that we've been working on. Students should be using language in order to do this. There are no symbols in kindergarten, so teaching them the greater than sign, less than sign, that's not appropriate for the kindergartners with this TEK. They just need to verbalize it. They're using terms like more than, less than, fewer than, greater than, and equal to. If your students or you feel that they're going to be struggling making this transition from sets to just abstract numbers, you could use number cards that provide both, and so they're kind of a scaffold that you could use for the students to help them do that comparison. So if we had the 9 and the 3, not only do I have the digits at the top, but I also have a picture to kind of help me make that connection. So these could be used as a scaffold before we move on to just using the abstract of numbers with the students. As the students are sharing and comparing these, saying that 5 is less than 7, we also want them to be able to say it in the reverse as well. 7 is greater than 5. Many times students in kindergarten and into first grade see that as two completely different things, even though we're comparing the same number and we're just changing the descriptor and how we're looking at the numbers. So we want them to basically use two statements to compare. We want them to compare using the word greater than. We want them to compare using the word less than, using the same two numbers. To help the students with that, we can provide some sentence stems for them. So we would just have something typed out that they would be able to do the comparison. When they share, I know this because they can talk about a number line, that the 7 is further away from 0 on the number line than the 5 is. So all of these things will come together with them just doing their comparison using verbal descriptions. If you have any questions about this TEK, let us know.